Hi, I'm Sarah Abazar, and I tell the stories behind our food. The food we eat every day has a story, and so do the people behind it. Through these documentaries, I explore the lives of the individuals who bring food from their hands to our tables. This is Dave. In the middle of the pandemic, he started a business with one goal: to bring the best beignets in Louisiana to New York City. 6 years later, that mission is still at the heart of everything he does. This is the story behind the beignets and the person who makes them.
The Beignet Cafe sign. So when we first started the business, we had a wooden sign that we made, handmade, and the thought was that we would kind of hand make this sign as well. We did it with a stencil that we got from Signs Plus, but we made the sign ourselves. And we wanted to use the green and the white fabric just because it gives that New Orleans feel to everything. We wanted to bring a taste of Louisiana to New York, so what I did was I built a coffee cart bike, and on this coffee cart bike I was able to serve coffee. So I went outside in my neighborhood and served this Cafe Du Monde chicory and coffee, and I served it from a bike. Not too long after that, all my neighbors started hitting me up and wanted beignets also, so I was like, okay, I got to figure out how to make these beignets. And so I FaceTimed with the guy from Cafe Du Monde, and then eventually went down there to learn exactly how to make the famous recipe for the beignets in Louisiana and brought them back to New York. We go through about one of these 4-gallon things a weekend. So usually I use one, and then we usually swap out the oil every weekend. We'll plug everything in, and then we'll start the generator. And when the generator starts, then I'll start making the beignets while the coffee brews and the oil gets hot. So I usually let the generator just kind of warm up. Usually it takes like 1, 2, 3, 4 times sometimes in the morning to just get it going. Like it might stop, it might not. It's been a great generator. I bought it a year and a half ago, and it's ran perfect. So even when it fell off, there you go. So it's shut off, you know, because it's been a couple days since we've been out here. So you know, I just kind of wait, you know. Now I have a feeling that that's going to be the right amount of time. The beignet is very intentional, and the way that you make them has got to be intentional. So it takes 4 cups of beignet mix and then 2 cups of water, and it's got to be the perfect texture before you put it on the baking pan. And the baking pan needs to be covered with flour. Then you put the beignet mix, then you cover the beignet mix with flour, and then you roll it out with your hands. You knead it out with your hands to a rectangle on the beignet tray that's about 2 inches from each side. So that makes a rectangle of about 12 inches by about 18 inches. And so that's the way you start it, and then you cut it into 6 pieces, and then you cut it into 7 pieces, which makes 6 times 8 is 48. So, yeah. You know, each beignet I think about intention, each beignet I think about the person that it's going to, and I want it to be the best beignet for that person. I want that beignet to be a blessing for them in their life. You ready? Good morning, New York, and welcome to the Powdered Sugar Show. It is a fabulous Friday. Get it? Friday. We fried the beignets. Friday. We got our first 1, 2, 3 beignets of the day. Got to hit them with the powdered sugar. We got them right there. Where are you at? Hopefully gonna see you guys soon. Hey.
I do love it.
See you. We'll be in here Union Square till 6 p.m. See you soon. I'm gonna run by my phone, tap, and just keep running. So you're basically gonna get me running this way, grabbing the beignet, just from your angle right there.
From this angle?
Yeah. The biggest lesson, really, that I learned so far is don't cut corners, do your best, give the customers your best product, and it will come back to you, without a doubt. Because the times where I've tried to cut corners and tried to do my beignets not as 100 as I could have, it just wasn't a good look. So. I think you can't ever be afraid of what people call failure, and failure is not failing. I think it's failure when you quit. That's when it's failure. And I think if you have an idea and you have an ambition, just do it small, start it small, and see how it works, and then you'll get better and better at it. And as an entrepreneur, I do love a challenge. I do love problem solving, so sometimes it's just the problem solving issue which keeps me going, which keeps me motivated. I want to see, I guess I'm just a troubleshooter sometimes, you know, I just want to fix problems and find the best solution. Those days can be frustrating, but I think the ultimate goal and the ultimate purpose of my job is to bring happiness to people through coffee and through beignets, and that really does, at the end of the day, when everything's going wrong, seeing the smiles, seeing all the people that I get to talk to, seeing the influence that I get to make on people just through the beignet business has been wonderful. I mean, people have called me to seek advice for their business. The fact that people are looking to me for that type of inspiration, I find that inspiring myself, and I don't want people to quit. I want people to keep going, so that's one of the reasons why I do it.